Hello everyone, my name is Zishan Rahat Qureshi and you're watching High Achievers League short video on GRE quantitative concepts. So before I begin, please note down our web address, which is www.haleague.com, and our email address is info@haleague.com. So let's get on. Today we are going to talk about the concept of combination and permutation. So this is something that confuses a lot of students. So I am going to talk about it briefly, but hopefully in a way that would make it easy for you to understand the difference between the two. All right, so what are permutations? Number of ways of selecting R items out of N items, where order is important. And what are combinations? Number of ways of selecting R items out of N items where repetitions are not allowed. So this means order is not important. So in permutation, order is important. The formula is NPR, which is equal to n factorial divided by n minus r factorial. Some of the clue words that can point to us that the problem that we are dealing with is that of permutation are arrangement, schedule, or order. So when you see one of these words, you can understand that the problem at hand is that of permutation. Now, talking about combinations, as I discussed earlier, order is not important in combinations. The formula is NCR equals n factorial divided by r factorial into n minus r factorial. Some of the clue words that can help us understand that the problem at hand is that of combination are group, sample, and selection. Okay, so let's look at a simple example and let's try to understand what it's all about. So we have three players A, B, and C, and the question asks us in how many ways can we arrange two players out of these three players. So since we are asked to arrange the players, so this is a permutation problem. N is 3 because that's the set, the total set from where we are going to draw samples, and 2 is R because we need to make arrangements of two players. So let's see how many arrangements can we make for these three players in groups of two. So we can have AB and BA from the arrangement of AB. Then we can have, if we combine A and C, we can have AC and CA as the arrangements. And when we combine B and C, we can have BC and CB as the arrangements. So here, since repetition is important, so we are doing it both ways. For instance, if we select BC, then we also select CB. So in total, we can have six permutations for this problem. So six is our answer. Now taking the same example for combinations. We have three total players, A, B, and C, and we are asked in how many ways can we group the two players. So since we are asked to group the players, so this is a combination problem. Now repetition is not going to be allowed. So when we combine A and B, we can have either AB or BA. It's the same thing. So this is one combination. Then when we combine AC, we can have AC or CA. So we just write AC as the other option. And for B and C, we can have BC. So it doesn't matter whether B comes first or whether C comes first. So let's take it as one option. So in this example, the answer is 3. We can have three combinations when we select two players out of the given three players. So in case you using the formula for permutation is NPR, which is n factorial over n minus r factorial. So in our case, we had 3 as n and 2 as r. So 3p2 becomes 3 factorial in the numerator and 3 minus 2 factorial, that is 1 factorial in the denominator. So in the numerator, we have 3 multiplied by 2, and in the denominator, we have 1, since 1 factorial is 1. So the answer is 6. We can have 6 permutations. Now the formula for combination is NCR, which is equal to n factorial divided by r factorial into n minus r factorial. So again, for the same sample, we had 3 as n and r as 2. So 3c2 becomes 3 factorial divided by r factorial, which is 2 factorial, and multiplied by 3 minus 2 factorial, which is 1 factorial. So we have in the numerator 3 multiplied by 2, and in the denominator we have 2 into 1, since 2 factorial is 2 into 1. And then it becomes 6 divided by 2, and we get the answer as 3. So there can be three combinations that we can select for this kind of question. So I hope that this brief video would have helped you in understanding the concept. Thank you so much. Do not forget to subscribe to our channel, and our web address and our email address are again in front of you. In our GRE classes, when we talk about permutations and combinations, we do a lot of practice. So in case you want to connect to our classes, do get in touch with us. Thank you so much.